Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My voice is back, so I'm back. The only other issue I have is everything looks like it's in soft focus for me at the moment because I'm having problems with my eyes again. So hopefully we're not going to bunch into a load of text, but if we do, I'll do my best to get through it. Other than that, the theory is to obviously try to finish it this week. So today, obviously Mass Effect, Thursday, the second part. Obviously it could get swapped with Wednesday if Static Online maintenance gets shifted. So that is just something to be aware of. Other than that, obviously everything is still going up to YouTube, obviously 48 hours later. But yes, so let's continue. I believe we've just been grounded at Citadel. Good morning, Galen. I hope you are well. Right. Because the actual question is, what is it exactly I've got to do with? Because all we know is we've been grounded. Well, we've got to go visit a fan anyway. Yeah, it was like sounding a bit like Fran from The Nanny at one point yesterday.
Some people back there didn't like you, Tali.
Many think less of Quarians for traveling in the flotilla and for creating the Geth. They see us as scavengers, little better than thieves.
Perspective is a wonderful thing. Wait until their homeworld gets wiped out.
Yeah, and Caitlin, it was one of those really weird things. I don't know what brought it on. It's not like I'd been, you know, singing my lungs out or anything, you know, shouting or anything like that. I woke up yesterday, did a couple of things, tried to talk, and it didn't happen.
Hello, Commander.
Let's see what you got.
Show me what you've got. I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Because I currently have ridiculously sums of money. We've got all license. Right. Well, we've got the Mark X stuff. So, let's just have a quick look-see. Ooh, that's good. I'll have one of them. And the shotgun. With Rex. 283. Yeah, that's better for Rexy, baby. Yeah, this one, it's kind of like, you start the game and you see the price of everything, and it's like, oh my god, I'll never be able to afford that. And then you get halfway through it and suddenly you've got that many credits that you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do with it. You know, it's like, I'll just buy everything, turn it all into Omnigel, shall I? Because that's what it really feels like a lot of the time. 4 points loss of accuracy for Rex. You know what? I will do. A lot. Yeah, no other real armor or anything. So I suppose I best re-equip everything. Tali. Oh my god, I hadn't upgraded her weapon in forever. That's Omnigel the Shame. Oh my god. Shame! Shame! Oh my god, she was wearing the Hydra 1 armor! And I've actually played her quite a bit. Did I just never check her gear, or did I never get anything decent drop? Weirdly enough, I think I want to keep that armour just for pure looks. Let's get rid of anything that's Mark 9. Rebuild my Omnigel stocks. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to do today with my hacking. Probably absolutely terrible. That's what I'm predicting anyway. I get that sneaky feeling that my ultimate streak of being able to complete all the hacking every time, no problem, is probably come to an end more than anything because, you know, I'm sleeping again. Right, you want the new shotgun, don't you? Yeah, that one. Ooh, that's even better though. Tally can have that shotgun then, because I know I'd been upgrading her stuff over for it. I think it can safely Omnigel everything else. I should have done this off stream. That's better. I never understand that, why a Mark 9 ends up being better than a Mark 10. To me, Mark 10 should always be better to some degree. Right, assault rifle. That one, yeah. I'm going to Omnigel everything else. I need to clear my inventory out. Get that ever precious Omnigel because I know in the next game it's gone. And I wish that convert all to junk button actually did something, because I have never got it to work. I'm very well, G-Blade. It's good to see you. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. It's okay, everybody has busy lives. Perfectly understand. I'm going to be Omnigelled. That's connect. They're both absolutely terrible. God. These are all really shit. I suppose I could give her an absolute massive tech cooldown because she's a tech-it. Legendary Edition, yeah. Though, being completely honest, I would say if you're going to get it, get the Legendary Edition because you get all the Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, and all the DLC associated with it. So you effectively get the full package. As for the other systems that are in the game, it's like the unifying of the combat systems across all three games. I've got it activated. I haven't seen any real difference in it, especially in the first one. I'd also say the, in brackets, graphics update. I can't say I've noticed that much of a massive amount of difference. I'd say when you're down on the planet in the, you know, for another word, Cybertruck, I'd say the graphics are better down on the planet for the environments and things like that. You still get motion sick with all the bouncing about, you know. But yeah, I would say Mass Effect 1 is a good introduction to the game. Mass Effect 2, I think, is probably the best out of all three. Mass Effect 3 is very good, just absolutely shockingly bad ending. But overall, a good game to play all the way through, I'd say. Right. I had to talk to Admiral Hackett, I believe, in the diplomacy area in the Citadel.
How can you fight your own people, Rex? There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
I believe I got mine on Steam, but I actually got it from 3D Keys. And I think I paid believe it or not, it was on sale on Steam, so obviously there was a hell of a lot more made available. And let me think, I think I only paid something like £8 for it. It was ridiculously cheap. I don't remember which way. Human Embassy's other side, isn't it? I think. Couldn't find out. Exactly. And again, all the downloads are handled by Steam, but the it still does the logging into EA. No, it was the other side. But yeah, it's worthwhile. Have a look on Steam, see what their offer price is. I tend to use 3D Keys a lot. I don't use G2A because they're dirty thieving, robbing bastards. And shall we say, have a very questionable history. Okay, well, I was told to meet Admiral Hackett here. No problem. If you have the pass, it might be available on that. What is it? The yearly PlayStation Plus pass or whatever it's called. Maybe it's in the council chambers. Oh, for God's sake. Citadel Tower. Alright, let's just have a quick look, see if we can see Admiral Hackett anywhere. I did finish the missions for these guys.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
This must be hard on you. I thought you wanted to know you were fooling yourself. Well, if you're playing bad, so you're using the Paragon system, that would give you more evil points. Obviously, I'm playing my good guy, so I'm going to go with the most obvious good guy one.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right?
Now give me the cash!
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Okay, 2 more Paragon points. Even though I have technically maxed them out, I do believe it still does record it. So that when you play the expansions, it does take that into an account when you import your character over. Well, where the hell is Admiral Hackett then? I don't know where the hell he is. Oh, no, I don't think I do want to whip my weapon out. Well, not in public anyway. could have sworn I was told to go and find him in the embassy area. I was just there and he wasn't in the place. When am I streaming Star Trek Online next? That is currently Wednesdays and Fridays. But Wednesdays and Thursdays are both interchangeable because if they do the patch on Wednesday, I tend to swap Thursday with it. And so Star Trek Online will be on the Thursday, but normally the maintenance is on a Thursday. I'm going to go back to the embassies because I'm confused. It is on the slate to do a full playthrough of it. When that happens, I'm not quite sure at the moment. It's like a couple of things that are on the slate at the moment. I enjoyed it, but what I would very much say is that it is Skyrim in space. So don't expect anything unbelievably novel and new or groundbreaking. It is basically Skyrim in space. So if you're in it for the story and the lore, then you'll really enjoy it. If you're expecting something new and groundbreaking, then you're going to be disappointed. It's like the things on the plate for trying to fit it all in at the moment is, like I said, Starfield. I am going to at some point be doing a full playthrough of Fallout from the very first Fallout. Fallout 2, Brotherhood of Steel, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, and blah blah blah. But that is going to take probably a year to do the full lot. So when I'm going to fit them in, I don't know. But they're two of the big things that, if you like, at the moment that are on the slide. Yeah, I cannot say. Oh, well, I'm going to be starting from the very beginning, so the very first Fallout. I'm going to have to run around like a loon to try and find out, or I've got to do something to trigger it. Here it looks like. Oh, yes. It was quite good because I was watching the Fallout series and they were saying, you know, that they'd run out of water chips. And that is actually a throwback to the original first Fallout game. Because the whole reason why you leave the vault in the very first one is because the water chips broke and you've only got so many months left. And what should have been delivered to your vault was delivered to another one. And so the whole premise of the first Fallout is you're trying to find a replacement water chip for your vault.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
All I remember is the story was really, really good. One of the reasons why, like I said, I'm going to do take a full year of playing through literally all of the Fallouts from the very, very beginning.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Is there a problem? What's going on? Leave her alone. Let's be our usual nosy self.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't
Rude.
need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Why?
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition.
Thank
but
you,
routine
Blade70
gene
for the
therapy
tier
can
1
eliminate
gift
it.
sub to North Devil.
A very small
Thank you
chance.
for the gift subs.
And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the
Thank you, every little bit's appreciated. Wait, I only read out one. Okay, that's unusual. She should have read out the others.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
Okay. Dangers of
What are
the
the chances
therapy.
that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Okay, no problem, G-Blade. And again, thank you for the gift subs. Right, let me have a look. I suppose technically we should let her decide. It's her baby, ultimately. She's the one that's going to have to deal with all the crap and everything that comes from it. You know, is it really our responsibility to turn around and say, get the treatment? Again, this is one of these very, very minor things that could be the whole thing of in the future games, there could be something else that kind of like comes in from the back of this. You know, it seems something minor, but it could be something a bit more. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with let her choose, because ultimately I think it is her choice, it is her baby, it's not like I'm the father. And she will live with the consequences of her decisions.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Exactly.
She's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Ooh, I could use the evil choice, which would get me some evil Paragon points. Or I could continue with Saint Shepherd, which is my good playthrough. It's Saint Shepherd.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Oh, then act like it. Listen to what you said. It's not your baby. I'm going to say listen to what you said, because, you know, I am kind of like pointing out that you're being a bit creepy about it. And not being funny, Shepherd with the starry eyes, he's not a good look. It's like, you know, it's like you've seen something and he's kind of like, you know, don't react, whatever it is, don't react.
Is this about keeping the baby safe, or is this about you losing your last link to your brother?
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
You sure those two aren't related? Because they've got exactly the same hair. I'm looking for what I need to complete in here
Greetings, Earth Clan.
to make it move on.
Humble servant be of use to you?
I should go.
Nothing new.
Goodbye, Commander.
Suppose I ought to have a look at this guy. See if this one's got any new weapons or armor and such.
It is good to see you again.
Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I'd like to buy
Tell me your
something.
items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Well, let's have a look at standard first. Right. Sniper rifle, well, I haven't got my sniper with me. I'm going to do a quick compare for... Nope. Assault rifle. Nope. So, not being funny. It looks absolutely terrible. Human armour, well, that for me, that would be a note because that's a Mark IV and anything... Oh god, didn't buy some licenses. Can't believe I didn't buy those licenses. Oh, okay. Camera angle changed on me. Nope, nothing in there. Suppose I ought to check out the other things then. Come on,
Commander,
get through.
oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Non-human armours. Right, Quarian. She's currently wearing that. And damage protection is massively so much more. Everything is just massively so much more. So she can have that. I wish it would show all your characters. I think this is one of the things that I didn't like about this system, is you couldn't really check against other characters unless you actually have them with you. So it looks like Colossus is the overall better armour. Tally, armour, Colossus. It did, but it took absolutely forever. And, you know, I had a look on loads of different sites to see if there was anything that they were suggesting and things like that. And ultimately, they aren't using a torrent sort of client for it. It is literally just downloading from the website. So if you're going to get any problems or issues or anything like that, it's literally down to their site.
Would you care to see some of its Tell me your items.
Come on.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Shoot me your upgrades. So yeah, it did it eventually. It just took an absolute ridiculous amount of time. I'm going to buy one of them. I'm pretty sure that... Tally, come back.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
Come on. Right. Again, I'm still not sure who we're actually looking for here. But we are looking for something that we have to do here at the Citadel that will make Packet appear in the embassy, so I can actually talk to him and move the quest on. But as things stand at the moment, there's obviously something else I'll still need to do here for it to trigger that. Or was it at the club that I had to meet him, now thinking about it? I'm actually thinking maybe it's the club. Problem is, again, this one, the mission's not that great. No worries. They're a bit lacking on giving you updates and reminding you where you need to go.
I've been waiting for you to get back.
Oh, here we go, comrade.
Idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
Go ahead.
What's on your mind?
With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if
You signed me on as another Spectre.
You've got to be kidding.
Why would you want to be a Spectre, Conrad?
Because I wanted to show the Council what humanity can do, just like you. I'd make a great Spectre. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
Is he even in the military? There are other fights? Or there are no good fights? Oh, God. Now, I know playing Saint Shepherd, that should be the response. But I'm sorry, that is the right response to this.
This is what the Blitz felt like, Conrad. You like it?
What? No, please. Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this?
Because you're not a soldier, Conrad. You can't handle this. Go home.
I thought you were a hero. Heroes don't do things like this. I wish I'd never met you.
Oh, poor baby. But I still think that was the right response.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your...
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Is there going to be more licenses? No, there isn't. Thank God for that. Right. Oh God, Crossfire. Is this any better than... not Rex's one. That would be a no. No is the Gladiator. The pistol is not better than what I've got. I think there's another vendor down below. I was about to say, why is there all these bombs down here? But of course you have the chance to fight the...
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
the bad guy down here.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Standard armors first. Go to the bottom. Make sure there's no license. Which there isn't. How good is this? Absolutely shockingly terrible. And the shotgun's not much better. Neither is the assault rifle. So I'm going to assume that his armors are going to be pretty bad as well. There's Rex unable to go up some stairs. Oh, you made it. Took him a moment, but he made it finally. Ah.
Excuse me. You're the Spectre, right?
Oh, what does he want?
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What do you want? Explain yourself and thanks.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With
Oh,
our
here we go.
coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Appeasers are right.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
Glad to see some humans growing a backbone.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
My business is whatever I say it is.
Where's the option for clicking, Rex?
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Well,
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
Because they have bigger guns?
If they have bigger guns, we should increase military spending. Instead, we sign away our right to defend ourselves with treaties.
I like the way you think.
I still say, you've learned nothing.
I'll think about it. Excuse me.
Your support would mean a lot, Commander.
It's not happening.
No blood for aliens.
Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of very it's medical, yeah. Anti-alien rhetoric that goes on in this game.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
I don't know. Has she got anything new? That would be a no. It was worth a look. I think the more that I think about this, the more that I think I'm going to talk to this guy and just say no, Earth must walk
Commander,
alone.
have you changed your mind? Terra Firma could use your support in the election.
I'll think about it.
Your support would mean Commander, have you changed your mind? Terra Firma could use your support in the election.
I'm a patriot, Mr. Saraceno. You've got my vote.
It is gratifying to hear that. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. Since I have your vote, could I convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy? The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
Won't support you.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno. But with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
I clicked the wrong one. But overall, I think I managed to get myself out of it. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I thought the Earth Must Stand Alone was kind of like Earth Must Stand Alone, and then but no, I suppose if you think about it, it kind of does make sense.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Oh god, what do you want?
I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
You wouldn't believe what's random. I get it. Cut the act. You're a pencil pusher. Cut the act.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, rescue. I hope you're well. He's an addict, isn't he?
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Oh, I could do some of that.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Well, yesterday I completely lost my voice, and when it did start to come back, I started to sound like Fran from the Nanny. So it wasn't great. Don't know what caused it, though. It's not like I've been shouting or doing a lot of talking the day before. So I don't know what that was all about. And today I've woke up with my eye problem, so everything looks like it's in soft focus. So it's like reading text, it's like double vision on everything. So I'm soldiering on through. So, have a little faith. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's wrong with him?
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer.
Oh, here we go.
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Oh, we've got another, you know, xenophobe here. Well, that's how I'm seeing it. It's like this, I think, whenever it happens more and more often nowadays, and it really is one of those things where if I let it affect me, I wouldn't get anything done. You know, living with everything in soft focus, it's not that bad a thing. It normally only lasts for 24 to 48 hours. I'm hoping it's only going to be 24 hours. It's just annoying because, like I said, reading text or reading anything, you know, it's bad enough as it is. So with that on top, it just kind of, I don't know, it's more frustrating than anything.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
Good point.
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel.
Yeah, we've had that line, and we've had that line.
That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
Oh. And then the next time will be the very last time, and then the next time will be the very last time.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it,
Point made.
I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Translation, he's probably going to ask the next person outside of him. Right. I'm sure. I could have sworn that they said talk to Admiral Hackett. Got to overhear the conversations. Oh no, it's Anderson, isn't it? Not Hackett. Well, everybody is so negative in this first game.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
I'm going to say I ought to create a new on-stream event that when someone says, I have returned, that, you know, fanfare and, you know, marching bands and things like that. Right, now I know how you felt. Udina sold me out. Well, he did do. You could have helped me. It's not his fault, he's just following orders. But Udina did sell us out.
The Normandy's been grounded.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Or BOS as I call it. Blue screen of shit. Why the hell I programmed that, I do not know. It's not that simple, how forget it. How?
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
Yeah, and what's that going to cost you?
Steal the Normandy. You're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
That's what I remember about this game. Was like, all the NPCs seem to have a real lot of dark eyeliner on. And it's like, I was just watching Anderson then, I'm thinking, Jesus, you know, it's like, have you got a goth concert after this or something? Because I can see your black eyeliner, something rotten. You looking the same.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now.
Look at that.
Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
He also looks like he could do with a wash. The Normandy is your ship, yeah. So, thank you. Tell me what to do. You're right. Tell me what to do, Mr. Anderson.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you gonna get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
Any other options?
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador won't forget this. You'll be charged with treason, capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Well, I quite like the idea of breaking into the Ambassador's computer as like a hook you to the Ambassador. Taking his chances with the trolls in Citadel Control, surely that would be more dangerous for causing problems with other Citadel species. Udina's a bitch, breaking into his office 100%. I've got to be honest, that's the way that I'm leaning, because Citadel could have further ramifications, especially in the other games when you're trying to get the aliens on board. Because again, things like decisions like this can have ramifications in the other games, which I love what BioWare does in its games. Well, that's just going to piss off Udina. For me, that's kind of like, yeah, it's Udina. Udina's a complete and utter cockwomble. You know, he kind of deserves it.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal.
So, even better.
Get the hell off this station, Commander.
Oh, you see, when I did my evil playthrough of this back in the day, I've got to admit I did that. Whenever I got the option of hang up on them, I just did it without any of the investigations or talking or anything. It was like, no hang up. No hang up.
Let's do it.
You might actually finish this today.
You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
I'm going to say, because we don't have any other quests to do here. Because we literally have Ilos. And then you kind of like on the final run up to the final battle, aren't you? So, in theory, we might actually finish this today.
A respected member of the Alliance military has passed away.
He was murdered.
A soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes.
He was murdered.
Who is survived by his wife and 3 children who are planning a small private memorial service.
He was the one that was fed to the Recognize babies. Alright.
Hey, you're the Shepherd kid.
Who are you? Oh, he's the guy that's in the next Mass Effect game.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
Well, I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother.
Oh, maybe not then.
On the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
I don't know if I have 20 credits to give you.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Oh, if he's going to drink himself into oblivion, why not?
It's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Can I talk to him again?
You ever just sit and watch people? You can learn a lot.
What do you say we head down to Cora's Den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Again, it's always a good idea to listen to other people's conversations, because sometimes that's how you pick up side quests.
Rex, forgive the impertinence, but you are not like the Krogan described in the stories on the flotilla.
When you're young, you go looking for every fight you can. You get older, you realize the best fights will find you.
I was kind of hoping for a bit more news reports, kind of always like those. But yeah, I think Ilos is next. And I don't remember that one being that difficult or that much to do on it. I remember a lot of running about, shooting people and things like that. And then, obviously, you go through the Conjurer. And then you effectively have the final showdown. So I'm predicting that we may actually finish it today. If that's the case, it means we'll be starting Mass Effect 2 on Tuesday. Not Tuesday. Thursday.
So tell me,
Tuesday today.
who'd win in a fight between you and Shepard?
Shepard.
Do Krogan size up everyone for a fight, even friends and allies?
Yes.
And the reason why I say I would win is because Tali and Rex both shoot me in the back of the head 99% of the time.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
I also like where if you play the bad version, you can just punch her in the face when she comes asking questions. I'm assuming it's just going to let us go straight away.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Oh, I hope he punches Dina.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Oh, good move.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Run away! Well, we know where we're heading. Where's Ilos? Ilos is right over there. So, do the usual, like always. Have a look at each planet. No, I'm not reading out the walls of text that is there. Have a quick look around the sun, make sure there's nothing else there. I don't think there's much in this system from memory, other than the actual main mission. Oh, death. Activate stealth mode.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
And again, not being funny, we've seen the drops that we've had in the Mako before.
Down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
And I am going to take my 2 favourite characters. Come on.
Moving inside now.
Catch.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Right, obviously on the hour every hour I do take a couple of minutes break. I'm actually running by 4 minutes, but I am going to take the break. Also, when I get myself a drink and stretch my legs, I would suggest you do the same. It's also when I'm on 3 minutes of adverts disabled pre-roll over here on Twitch, because after all, nobody likes adverts. I don't like adverts, you don't like adverts, everyone doesn't like adverts. So obviously I only do run them on the hour, every hour. It means that people that might want to get into a watch stream can get in without being stuck behind a wall of adverts. It's also not guaranteed. It's down to region availability. How that works, I do not have a clue, and probably never, ever will. So if you do get adverts, like I said earlier, get yourself a drink, stretch your legs. That is what I'm going to be doing. Other than that, sit back, enjoy the music, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm big with a... Damn big. Well, I'm back with a big cup of tea. Thank God for my water boiler. If I was waiting for a kettle, it would have taken forever. Right. First things first. Oh, hello. I'm going to say they're all hiding behind the rock. Yeah, calm down, Rex. That's me you're shooting at. Oh, the barriers are getting stronger. Oh, shit. That's one down. God, strafing is really bad in this one. Yeah, this is what I remember. Lots of pew-pew-pewage. Oh, let's have a go. Oh my God. No, not quick enough. Oh my God, I'm sucking at this big time. Mark 9 gear. Red, so I can't get in there. Where the hell's Tally? She's pissed off again. A little overgrown. Well, good for you. I'm trying to find where I'm supposed to be going. There's lots of evil red blobs down there, so I'm assuming somehow I've got to get over here. It looks like we're going up. Outside. Don't know what that is. My God, it is all clear. I didn't believe that for a second. I do believe it does. Let's have another go. I managed to do the last one. Oh God, my brain is no working. No, you gitty git. Much badass. Fine, only jelly night. That's my go-to rocket launch for that game. I'm trying to think what is my go-to weapon for I'm not going to go in there yet. I just want to kind of clear everything out. Oh, it's these. Oh.
Perimeter clear.
Right, let's have a look in here. I don't know what's in here. It's an elevator. But yeah, I do believe it has literally everything in it. It does have the thing that if you do it on the extreme ultra hard,
It must be running off its own generator.
you can pick up the special, I think it's the Geth weapon when you go visit Tally's homeworld.
We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker. I smell trouble!
My god, I didn't thought that big guy was down. Oh god, they're everywhere. I don't like them. That big guy was nasty though. He was an absolute bullet thing. Omnigel. And Omnigel. I don't know whether this is handy. But when the shit hits the fan at this next stage, which I have a feeling is going to happen. Oh, I'm going to be able to access it, aren't I?
Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible! The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Vault Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
Well, it's interesting that, you know, they still called it the Citadel then. It's a name that has never been forgotten.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped. Oh. I was kind of hoping there'd be something interesting up there. Just not today. The water reflections are better. Even though I'm obviously a ghost because I don't reflect. Omnigel. That didn't sound healthy. Now, you got to say these are weird-ass statues, even though, as you, if you've played the further Mass Effect games, you know the Protheans didn't look like that. Okay. That's the elevator there, and it's not opening. Well, it just makes me think of Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, or the Ood from Doctor Who. I've obviously got to use the elevator over here. You see, that's where my brain went when I saw him. I didn't kind of think... And when you actually see them in the game properly, obviously if you bought the DLC you saw, right? You see they look nothing like it. Yeah. Mind Flayer, Ood, Disney, Pirates of the Caribbean, old Squid Face, you know. Take your pick. Literally. Right, well that was that locked door. No, get off the wall, Shepard. Don't be a dick. I'm going back this way because there was a door that was unlocked. I hadn't been in. I also hadn't been down here. So I've done the security bit that I needed to do. Oh. We have friends. I see a lot of grass. I don't know where you're shooting at. Hello. Oh, override it. Why? Because. Okay. Oh, it's these flippy things. The most annoying things in the game. Space magic. Either that or they're like the Britney and Madonna song, you know, hey Britney, I can see you through the wall, you know, that one. Obviously, I'm not going to sing it. 2 reasons. 1, I cannot sing, and 2, I don't want to lose my voice. Yeah, I've got to say, the AI in this one, they really did not even try and improve on. I think they pretty much went, you know what? We're just going to let it go, and you can hope for the best. But yeah, the combat rebalance and the supposed improvements that were supposedly made to this one. I'm sorry, I see no evidence of it other than the skill tree and some minor graphical updates. Which, to be fair, I'm kind of glad that they didn't do a massive sweep on this one. Because I think you've got to think, back in the day, this was really cutting edge graphics, especially for any type of game like this in the first place. And, you know, they were really pushing the envelope, especially for the technology that was out at that time. I think I'm completely coming back on myself. Because I went down there. And there's this door here that I haven't been in. Oh, it's another elevator. So I'm kind of glad that they didn't make any big massive sweeping changes with this one. Right, so that was literally just I come up to this balcony to be able to get the goodies. Okay, fair enough. But I kind of wish they had actually upgraded the AI for this one. Again, it's always one of those things. It's very fine balance when you do any changes to any game, because obviously you've got to think about things like not pissing off the people that played the originals. Again, a perfect example for that is, you know, the ongoing drama over the Lara Croft remasters. Some people love the remasters, other people absolutely hate them. Other people are really annoyed that in the original games, some bugs that were fixed in the Lara Croft games are back in the remasters. Yeah, but you've got to admit there's nothing that makes you sit there and go, oh my god, it's groundbreaking, some of the changes that they've made. I believe this is a timed event. Shortly.
Okay, who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker?
But of course. You always take the vehicle in the creepy underground bunker.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in...
Oh! That's what I get for looking at the other monitor. I know there's a side room somewhere down here that you can talk to an old VI.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of container?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive.
Into orbit with you. Anymore? Yeah, because there's the boundary for the shield and you have to talk to the AI to get the shield to drop.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Yeah. I had a perfect shot then. The shot Tully in the tip.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
I love Rack. I think he was one of the best characters in this game. Right.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
What do you want? Get to the point! I don't have time for this.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Dun dun dun!
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Well, not being funny, we got scans of it 'cause we helped that scientist guy, so maybe somebody will.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
If there's anything, no, nothing else. We won't stand a chance. Someone's going to activate it. Well, to be honest, nobody would stand a chance because, as he said, nobody knows what it is or what it does.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Well, you didn't surrender. Well, of course they didn't surrender. He's just explained they came wiping you out one by one. All of you didn't surrender. Well, I'm intrigued. What's his response going to be to I didn't surrender?
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
So it still took them centuries to wipe everybody out and, do the Etch-Sketch end of the world, or end of the galaxy in this case. So even when they do finally attack on Matt, you do kind of like get that bit of information that no, you do have some time. So why did the Reapers leave? Why do they do this? How can I stop them? Well, why did they leave? Because everybody was gone?
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
Why do they do this?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit's not a weapon. It's a back door onto the Citadel.
Well, everyone likes a bit of backdoor action. How did they find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
So you just heard, what did you do? You were cowards. Well, hiding makes sense. I wouldn't call them cowards because they'd seen firsthand that no matter what they did, they were systematically wiped out. So I kind of agree with what they did here. The best hope of try and weather the storm and come out of it at the other end. So that to me kind of makes sense.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
That's monstrous. You betrayed them. It was necessary. Well, not being funny, if he hadn't done it, we wouldn't be talking to him now. So, again, look at the practical rather than the emotional side of it. I have to say it was necessary.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
Probably not.
Key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
How can they come back unless Saren succeeds? Well, I think we kind of like know where this is heading.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
Switch it off and back on again.
Use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Can you help me? Just tell me what to do. Not this time.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
So what do you know about Sovereign?
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Well, they could just attack.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Yeah, not being funny, it's like I was just listening to the game there, and I actually swapped audio channels. Obviously you wouldn't have seen anything. And the slight popping that you're getting is actually coming from the game. So there's obviously something not been encoded right on it. Get the pop quite often going off on it, because I was finding that a bit distracting. I'm thinking, well, is that because of how it's being captured or what? And so I actually swapped audio channels so I could listen directly to the game, and it was actually coming from the game. So it's like, oh, I'm surprised that actually got through the sound studio.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex,
that popped then when you finished speaking.
Our empire. We use them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors. But if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope. So a message was sent across the network.
I'm going to say that is quite a risk because effectively, for any of the ones that were left behind, you know, the indoctrinated, they may have found those messages and gone, well, hey, well, you know, maybe if we, you know, destroy these or find these, the Reapers will come back. So it was a bit of a risk.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
The Keepers.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
That explains the gap. Does it?
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
And what happens to the final Prothean scientists then, I guess?
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
That is everything.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
My god, blinded by special effect. Oh, I must have already picked up the data file, because it's not there. Right, let's do a final equipment check. That's all Mark 9, so that'll be rubbish. Mark 9. Suppose I really should do my Omnigel in, because this is probably going to be the last time that I have access to Omnigel. I was using. And you know me, I have slept, though I am absolutely terrible at doing the hacking. You know, as we know, we discovered that I am an absolute expert at hacking when I've had zero sleep. The less sleep, the better I seem to be at it. Yeah, Kaylin, I still don't know how the hell that worked, but it was like everything I just could do. It was no trouble, no difficulty. It was a joke. Nigella. Oh, Nigella. Oh, I can't use either of them. Dorian's not with me. actually. Let's double check that we all haven't fucked about with the weapons. But as you've seen today, I've had sleep and it's kind of like I've just failed big time at some of the hacks.
The Protheans lost everything, just like my people. Even their last plan failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
I love Rex. I think he's fantastic. Now, isn't this the timed event that now begins? When you start getting towards the conduit and it's kind of like a race to it. Now, you've got to remember, with my driving, there's a good chance I'm going to fail at this. Phew! My God, I'm going to be bouncing all over it short. Oh my God. There's a big tank down here. Okay, I'm not doing any damage whatsoever to that. Come fucker behind me. Rude. Have they removed the timer, or is that further on down this tunnel ways? 'Cause I remember there being a timer of some sort. And thinking, what? I've got only so many minutes to do it? Meanwhile, you're getting attacked and everything. It was like, you know, you're having a giraffe. I would just die. And you've got to die quickly because I can't remember what the key is to repair stuff. Yeah, whatever.
There! The conduit! It's incredible.
Oh, that's it. The time starts here, doesn't it?
And these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
That's been remastered. I can tell you that straight away. In goes the good old Turian battlecruiser.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Yeah, that's it. You got 40 seconds to do it in. And if I remember correctly, it is literally ignore everything and just, you know, keep going. There's probably an achievement for if you do it.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
That's the best thing that could have happened to that vehicle. It was absolutely terrible to drive. Husks. Hello.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures.
Aww, there's a guy that's been done.
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
They've run away!
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
Modena can burn.
Information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
And Saren?
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Think that is it?
Come on, we need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures.
So of course, if you didn't know where you were supposed to be going, there is literally only one place to go. Oh. And shoot Tally in the tit, give her a new piercing.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
Pew pew! And good old Sovereign just says, get out my way. Brace yourself, I'm coming in dry. Didn't even buy the station dinner.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Oh, I hope this doesn't set off my vertigo. I forgot about this. No, I think I'll be alright. Because that's not the perspective we're going to be looking at. Otherwise it's going to be impossible to control. Yeah, whip out your weapon. Okay. I'm trying to look for the obvious route. Oh, down here. That would be very obvious then, wouldn't it, Naz? Elevator for one. Hello. Yes, you could always see Sovereign. What I remember about it, it was a lot more jittery. It wasn't not as clear. He left his gun behind. Gimme. Looks giving us the finger. But I remember that was really quite jittery. Yeah, go on, Tally, get out there. Go on, shift. Out the fucking way! God! Oh, Krogan. Immortal Krogan. Oh, hello. I'm just la la la, you know. All is well with the world. I'm not paying any real attention. Oh, got some debris. Can we activate these big guns and really upset them? It doesn't look like there's a way up there. I don't think so. I'm just thinking that might be a bit of fun if you could. Oh, here comes Finger. Right, it's going to be this way, isn't it? Just basing it off of everything seems to be go to the left, go to the left, go to the left. No, not one of those big guys. They're a pain in the ass. Oh, hello. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Nazi say no. Yeah, I remember you could always see Sovereign though in the Legendary Edition. That's one switched on. Come on, run you beggar, run! Override it. Excuse you, get back down. Oh, shot him in the dick, if he had a dick. I think this is literally just a gauntlet. While you wait for the cannons to finish it up. Oh, hello. Getting awfully close. And like usual, if you shoot him in the head, it does take him about a billion times quicker. Again, it's one of the reasons, Kaylin, why I decided to play it again was it has literally been so long since I've played it. You can die, because you're annoying.
Powering up.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, fine, fuck yeah. Not being funny, I think they were bugged. Oh no, what? Not one of the big dudes. Come on. Come on, get him in the head. Oh, too busy going, ooh, what's Sovereign doing? Again, one of the things that you don't really get much of a chance to really appreciate a lot of things that's happening in game. Right, missile launchers. Obviously I'm not geared for using this, but that sneaky beaky down there. I'm letting it overheat too much. Problem is, I don't think I've got anything else that will hit these at range that does a decent amount of damage. To be fair, the missiles aren't targeting me. They're all shooting back, which kind of is what he's there for. Oh, that was completely and utterly the wrong button. I know that's the way we're supposed to go. Oh, hello. Rude. I think, you know, you've got multiple choices here. You can take the easy route or the combat route. I believe. I could be completely and utterly wrong. I quite often am. Hello. You can take those barriers down. That's not that I'm untrusting or anything, but because I didn't run down here. Oh no, this is the next bit. I think I'm actually going to finish this today, as we are coming very much up to the end. one shot off. And again, I'm relying on Rex's combat scanner to show where the enemies are. My god! Tally actually killed one. Right, well, apparently one's hiding behind this tree. Or remains of a tree. Maybe she didn't kill that one as I thought she had.
All targets down.
I just shoot him in the head already.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time, I'm here now. Killing Geth is slow work, mage. Yeah.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I can stop them, not this time, out of my way.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
What have you done? It won't help, you're still dead. Which, to be fair...
Fancy hardware is not gonna save you.
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Oh, I've got a Paragon choice.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Ah, so it looks like you may be still able to persuade him a bit.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Did you do that in the original? Because I thought it was a must-have fight. Obviously, I know about the next fight after, but I thought that was always a must-have fight. I don't remember you being able to talk your way out of it.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension may Main drive's offline. Kinetic barrier's down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
Of course.
You were expecting someone else?
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Hate to say it, but it is save the Council. I am doing a goody two shoes, you know, Saint Shepherd playthrough, and Hallie is right, it is about the rest of the galaxy. You know, if we chose any other option, it would be more than confirming that humans think they're better off than any other species in the universe, and therefore, you know, we take over by getting rid of the Council. So, unfortunately, it is save the Council.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Of course they won't.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Thanks, Shepherd. And again, I suppose this is also confirming to the Turians that the humans don't see themselves as any better and willing to be part of the galactic community.
You are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
We've got old Normandy leading the charge.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
The organic is dead. And now he's cast off the organic. Uber Husk. Husk 2.0. That's actually quite creepy.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
And you're going down like that shit. I think Sovereign's having a bit of a fit.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Oh, well, at least your weapon cooled down. Oh my god, will you stay still? Get out of the way, Rex. Oh my god, he's annoying. I don't know if it'll make any difference. Thing is, once his shields are down, he takes so much damage. The hard part is actually getting his shield down. Once his shields are down, it's a piece of piss. Pew, pew, pew.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
And again, you don't quite get a grasp of scale until you see things like that scene. And I think even in the game it's very understated, and it's just moments when you get little snippets in the cutscenes where you say it.
You're safe now. Where's the commander?
He's gone to Cora's den. He's having a beer. He's earned it. Feel that epic music.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
He's changed his tune.
Great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Again, it's one of these things where you would normally go Captain Anderson. But Captain Anderson is a military man. He's not a politician that knows all the quirks and all the pitfalls of being a politician. Even Udina's a complete and utter cockwomble. He is an ambassador. He knows all the pitfalls. So he is actually the right one to pick. So I'm going to actually go with it's not up to me, because technically it's not. But Udina is actually the right choice for this, because he knows what's going on. Or do I just say Udina and you know? I'm undecided between the two. I really am. Oh, well, in that case, I may as well just pick Udina. But I think he probably is actually the best choice, even though he is a dick. But he knows politics. He knows all the pitfalls and everything. Captain Anderson is a military man. He doesn't do politics. You know, he said that earlier in the game. You know, I leave the politician stuff up to the politicians. You know, I'm a military man. So, would we be doing him any favours by putting him in this position? No. Well, there you go. So I'm going to actually pick Udina.
I want a true advocate for humanity on the Council. Someone who will protect the interests of our species no matter what. I want Udina.
Well, the Ambassador has worked with the Council in the past, and we are familiar with his style and methods.
Exactly, they might be able to control him a bit.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, Counselor. I've been holding back.
I am certain we will all learn to work together in time.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
And again, as we saw from that, Udina's already said he's basically going to be a thorn in their side. This isn't over yet. The Reapers will return. I've got work to do. I'm not going to say they're going to return because we know they're going to return. It's not over.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm going to find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. Together, we will drive them back into dark space.
What is that pose? And I believe that with that background is the good ending picture. So obviously, you know, I'm going to turn off the audio for the game because DMCA. But that is the very first Mass Effect done, dusted, completed. I'm not going to go straight into the next one, though I did consider it. So I'll probably end the stream with this one. On Thursday, we'll start Mass Effect 2. Tomorrow should be Star Trek Online, unless they announce maintenance tomorrow. If it is maintenance tomorrow, it will be the start of Mass Effect 2. I'll just swap the days round between Wednesday and Thursday. So yeah, so other than that, thank you for being here. I do hope you enjoyed it. I don't believe there is any cutscene at the end of this. Not that I'm aware of, but I'm obviously just going to let it play through because, again, all these people deserve to be recognised for the work that they did on one of the best games out there. Even though I do still say Mass Effect 2 was better than the other two. So what did you think to that final choice there, Kaylin? Did you think I made the right choice after explaining it? Or do you think I should have still gone, no, Udina, go hang, Anderson? Or should I say, welcome new Ambassador Anderson? But yes, we're just going to let it play through, like I said. I usually give it to Anderson personally. I did consider it, but you know, again, I remembered earlier on in the game he said that, you know, he's not an ambassador, he is a military man. You know, I think it's something like, oh, if you want to talk about other species, Udina's the person because he's a politician. That is very true. Politicians do have agendas, but also, couldn't you argue that Anderson, with him being a military man, could have had certain responses to things and not always be the best choice? But if he fought in any of the past wars, which is highly likely, could he have some grievances? Ashley Williams, the horrible character, even though it's played by the wonderful Kimberly Brooks. But yes, I've got to say, I did enjoy that. There was things that I didn't know you could do. I don't remember the scene where you're going up against him at the end and you could actually talk your way through it. I thought that was a guaranteed fight. I was surprised that, you know, you can talk himself out of it and he shoots himself in the head. That surprised me. I genuinely thought it was going to be one of those situations where you have to do the fight no matter what. So to not have that was really quite surprising. So yeah, that was interesting, shall we say. That's one scene I didn't remember or recognise, and I think I played it probably a couple of times, this one, when it first came out, because I wanted to see what all the different choices and angles were that could happen with it. And I definitely don't remember that scene. It may have always been in there. I do remember seeing Sovereign in the original when you're running up the side of the Citadel tower to the council chambers, because I remember looking and seeing the legs coming down, and I remember those being a bit jittery because there was so much going on screen that obviously for the tech that it came out on, it was really pushing the limits of it. You know, so it was actually quite nice to see it in this and it being really, really quite smooth and really well put together. But yes, hey, I gotta say, does it still hold up to modern day games? I'd definitely say yes, it does. You know. Oh, now we're getting the Mass Effect trilogy notes and stuff. Again, I think it'll be quite interesting playing Mass Effect 2 to see how different that is. Because apparently Mass Effect 2 in the Legendary Edition has been more aligned with Mass Effect 3. Now, what they mean by that, I don't know. again, you know, it is one of those things where when they say that they have aligned, you know, I always think that aligned should be put in brackets or something, because it always makes me think, yeah, but what do you actually mean by that? When they say aligned, do they just mean that, you know, they've either made things easier, made things harder, or have they done a proper combat balance? You know, is it a true remastering and a reinventing of certain mechanics in the game, but keeping the existing story? Have they added content? Things like that I'm always intrigued to say. I can't say I saw anything in Mass Effect 1 that I hadn't seen before. I'm not aware of anything that I kind of missed. I don't know. But there's nothing that comes down that makes me think, ooh, that was different, or, you know, I don't remember X. The only thing that I say that I don't remember was being able to talk him out of it, him shooting himself in the head. I thought that was a guaranteed fight that you had to fight your way through. And then obviously you get the second fight with him when he's, you know, gives up the flesh, if you like, and becomes, you know, a husk. So, but yeah, I remember that first fight, and I remember it being a lot harder than the second point. So it was definitely in the original. Maybe I just didn't have the Paragon points for it. You know, that could have been what it were then. Jennifer Hale. I always play my female version of Shepard as the bitch queen from hell. So she's always nasty. I always pick the worst outcomes that you can possibly think of. You know, normally upsetting everybody. But Mass Effect 2, that's the one where you have I always want to say friendship levels with your crew. You know, the more you can bring them on side, and, you know, they like some of the actions that you do, they hate some of the actions that you do. That's it. Loyalty. Because I remember helping Jack on something in the second one and playing the goody two shoes, and she was kind of like, you know, are you for real? Are you really that, you know, that nice? You know, do you realise what these people have actually... And she gets really pissy with you over it. I don't think overall it made any massive difference to her loyalty. Right, so it's one of those systems where you can really upset them and they'll still love you to death in the end. Never actually tested that to see if I could push it through to see whether it did make any difference. Obviously, it is still muted because of DMCA. They might disagree with your decisions, but they will be loyal to you. Well, to be fair, if you're playing it as evil, when they do disagree with you, 99% of the time you turn around to them anyway and say, shut up and do your job. I'm captain. If you don't like it, you know what to do. I also believe the second one is the one where you get to a certain point in the game and then there is a timing aspect to it. I believe it's when the Normandy gets boarded and half your crew get taken, and that if you don't go and rescue your crew within a certain amount of time, half the crew does end up dead. Right, well, like I said, that was Mass Effect the first one. The next one will be either Wednesday or Thursday, a lot of that is going to be depicted by Star Trek Online's maintenance, which, like I said, will be either Wednesday or Thursday. If it is Wednesday, Mass Effect will be tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Star Trek Online tomorrow. Either way, the days will be interchangeable. But other than that, thank you for being here, and as always, don't do anything I wouldn't do, which obviously doesn't leave much. Again, thank you for all the gift subs that were handed out to the channel by G-Blade, and as always, thank you, Kaden, for being here. I hope the rest of your day is really, really good, and I hope you weren't up too early today, which I know you will have been. Okay then, take care guys, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.